Oh my god, hi, hello. It is the 1st of December, so it is a very exciting date. The chapter 1 for the Winter Magical Readathon opens today, woohoo! So, I think I'm gonna put like a tiny bit of makeup on just to feel a little bit more alive, just a tiny bit, sometimes it helps. So, if you don't know what the Magical Readathon Winter Edition 2019 is, I will link it here? Here, I think. For you to check out if you want to. And yeah, today first chapter opens up, so I'm gonna have Logan read through it just one more time before it opens up at 1 a.m. But also I'm gonna be opening an advent calendar from Cauldron Crate, and I've decided to open it like I'm supposed to, day by day. So I'm gonna include that every day in my vlogs because I would have vlogged this whole month either way because of the readathon. So I thought I'm just gonna do that instead of doing a separate unboxing to keep my spirits up and having something to look forward to every day. You know, it kind of helps. That, and I'm also hoping that maybe. I'm actually gonna be doing some reading. And of course, once the actual chapter opens up, I can go through with it with you guys from my own perspective and then pick. You can see what I picked. I did not play along while I was setting it up, and honestly I am in the middle of setting up the 4th one and I do not remember what like choice leads to what prompt, because who has the memory for that when there's so many like different paths. So I can show you what I picked there too. Let's open the Cauldron Crate. First day of December. Well, actually let's open the box. Ooh, okay, so we have the usual sort of red and brown paper, and actually I think, yep, spoilers ahead card there, which I am not gonna look at. All of those beautiful packages again for every day. I've never actually done one for the Harry Potter ones where I actually open them on the day I'm supposed to. So this is really gonna test my control. Number 1 is this kind of letter card thing. Yeah, it's like a photo print, like print that looks like a photo of the Great Hall. Can't tell if this is a painting. I think it's just like a stylized print of the Great Hall. Oh, that's really cute. I really want to just continue with it, but I really want to. That would be really cute to like frame and stuff. Not that I have frames here, but really cute. I'm not cheating. Okay. Sad. I'll see you tomorrow though. Okay, it is 17 past 12. Logan has just read through through the stuff, so I'm gonna go now and sit on it and not read anymore, I think, because like my brain's dead. But I'm gonna go and try and see if every choice leads, like, because every parchment bit needs to be linked to like a specific page. So I'm just gonna check that they all lead to the right place, because that'd not be great if they didn't. I also want to like kind of edit the video and upload that, so might do that, do this myself. Start reading? Don't know. Yeah, fun. 15 minutes remaining. I think everything works. I just hope everything works for chapter 1, and I really hope people are not disappointed because it'll go really quickly. But I did mention previously that it's only gonna take like a minute for people to go over it. So just hope people are not too hyped up and then be like, wait, that's it? Because that is my fear now. Scary. Okay. It is almost go time. Oh my god, I'm nervous. Okay. Need to calm down. Calm down. 1 minute. Now you can press Alohomora here. Please work. Okay. I think it's working. I'm gonna throw up. I just really hope things work. I hope things work. Okay, so I'm here to get my choices of the readathon. There's a lot of things going on. We have an air fryer on, cats meowing, Logan's talking to the people on the internet. So there's a lot of noises. Hopefully you can still hear me. Okay, so I'm gonna click on the magical readathon. I mean, I remember the prompts now, but I don't know which one goes which way, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna open chapter 1. Oh my god, okay. I do, however, remember what this is, so I'm not gonna read through it. And if you've done it, I'm sure you don't want to hear it again. But basically, Dobby comes in, causes a scene, and would you rather lie to him or falsely promise that you won't go back to Hogwarts so Dobby leaves, or make no promises and continue to try to talk him out of it? This is a hard one for me. I'm not the biggest fan of Dobby actually, but I wouldn't want to lie. But considering I have never met this creature before, and he just appears in my bedroom, causes a scene, and I know that I'm gonna get in trouble. What, buddy? What do you want? Alright, come up. Come play with us. But I think I would actually still be hesitant to promise something just because it's like all magic and I don't know if like promises have some sort of magical hold or whatnot. But this one is a close one because I can definitely see myself also like promising and just being like, okay, I'll do whatever, and then like deal with it later, because obviously the situation's not perfect, especially because I don't know this elf. So, but I'm gonna try. I think I would try for a little bit longer before I decide that. Let's make this a bit bigger. Yeah, I think I would try just for a little bit longer before I lie. So let's click that. That brings us to the scene where basically everything happens the same as in the book movie, and then we get rescued by a flying car. So grab Hedwig and fly away. And we arrive at the burrow and we only have time for either of one of these. So would I help Ron to denome the guarding as his punishment for stealing the car? I would not, because honestly, if I had just like limited time in the burrow, I would not be spending denoming. Plus, like, I feel like it's still a bit cruel, you know? Stay up chatting about Muggle Nidbits with Mr. Weasley. He's so charmed by it all. You're not done with flying. Grab a snack and meet the Weasleys in the field to play some Quidditch. It's definitely between those two. I think because I haven't really slept that day, I might just stick with Weasley because I also just find him so adorable. Like, he just gets so happy about it. And I think I would feel like, as like an invited guest, I would feel the need to like please the owners of the place as much as I can for their like hospitality and everything. So I would definitely want to not appear like, I don't know, a bit. I would do that so I would not appear ungrateful, and I would probably stay up and speak to him, especially if he wants to, you know? So that would be my pick. Did I click it? There we go. So what's the prompt? Read a contemporary, a book, comic, short story, etc. set in the real Muggle world. Uh-oh. Don't have many contemporaries I want to read. Oh, but I know what I'm gonna read. It's something of the TBR. I think it won. I need to double check, but I think it won. I'm actually gonna double check now. That would be Radio Silence from the Wheel of TBR, where you guys voted what I should read. I think Radio Silence won. Not in time. Okay. Yeah, Radio Silence won. For a second I thought it was an absolutely remarkable thing, but no, it's Radio Silence, which is a contemporary as far as I know. So I think I'll be starting that, I think. And that's it. That is my prompt for this week. So we'll be reading Radio Silence. Hello. So me and Logan just went for a little walk around the block, I suppose. We don't really say that here. And it is, what's the time now? 8 o'clock. I'm just gonna sit down and try to make one of the wallpapers for tomorrow's Patreon's weekly profit, so I don't have to stress about that tomorrow, because Mondays are hard. And then I'm thinking of making myself some tea, a little sandwich. Oh, actually no, first of all, we're gonna probably watch Piera's Nevernight episode, because that came out today. And then I'm probably gonna sit and read a little bit. Oh, Logan, you said you wanted to start doing this as well, the readathon. Mm-hmm. Do you want to go through the prompts later to check what you're gonna get? Mm-hmm. Yes. Honestly, like, I don't think he'll struggle a lot because he reads fast. It is 9 o'clock and I'm done with the wallpaper, I think, for the next week, which I'm very happy with, actually. I was happy with the previous one, but I'm happy with this one as well. So I'll show you. And if you don't know, I provide wallpapers kind of weekly. I don't know how it just became a thing. I didn't expect it to. I didn't come into the Patreon thinking that's gonna be one of the things, but it became, I don't know, whatever. Can you see that? Not really. I think I'll just pop it on the screen because it doesn't really seem to want to show up. This was previous week's one. I find it kind of fun to sit down and like try these out. We should probably have you take the quiz, Logan. Mm-hmm. Yes. So Logan's about to take the test to see what prompt he gets. So you kind of read it, so you already know what it is because you proofread it. Mm-hmm. So for the first one, what do you pick?
I make no promises to the Dobby.
Do you really?
Yes.
I thought you would lie to him.
No.
Plot twist.
Yikes! Dobby is not having it. I'll give it to Dobby.
Oh god, stop. No, you don't have anything to choose.
I know, it's grab Hedwig and fly away. Denome the garden, grab a snack and play some Quidditch, or speak to Mr. Weasley about muggles. I think we need to denome the home. 500 pages
like
or longer.
The hardest.
Alright. Yep.
But this like readathon allows for continuing the books you're already reading, and I think Dagdon might be actually longer than 500 pages, so
I'll check.
You can just continue with that then.
Yeah.
Well, you have a whole week though.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, so I'm gonna start this book, The Radio Silence, which was very hyped up very much earlier this year. Pick this one, and I just like opened, I know it's Alice Oseman and I've read one of her books, but I think this is like way earlier. I think it was in 2017. I just read this bit, and y'all better not do me dirty because this sounds like I'm a bit too old for it. And I looked at the bag because I've just opened the first page and it says this. So, I mean, I just like there's time and place for certain books, you know, like it's fine. But I just feel like I don't have that angst. Like I don't have that angst meter, and also I don't know if I'm gonna be a particularly good fit for this from that first page, just because I enjoyed school. School was great. I don't know. I know this is supposed to be about university at the core of it, so I'm hoping that this is gonna go better than I think initially that it will, but we'll see. Hello, it's Monday evening actually. We're probably gonna go to get to bed soon, but I thought I'm gonna update you a little bit on this because I actually did read a little bit yesterday, which I think we're gonna do in bed as well. Logan, read a bit. Are you feeling like reading?
Yeah.
Okay, so I am on page 63, so I did a little bit and I'm hoping to get like similar amount, maybe a little bit more tonight. And I actually kind of forgot, well, I turned the camera off yesterday and then I remembered that this is the author that created a Heartstopper, which I did really enjoy. And after the first page, it actually is kind of the opposite. This girl is like, she does like studying. That's pretty much like the only thing she kind of does and is kind of known for, other than her secretly being really big fan of this like very obscure, not very well known podcast on YouTube called Universe City. She's like headed to, you know, like it's one of those like valedictorian, but like it's actually UK. So what do you have? Like head girl, is that a thing?
Yes.
Yeah, head girl. She's like a head girl. And I don't know if Alice Oseman is actually from UK, she might be. But anyway, it's set in UK. And she actually meets this guy. I don't know if I want to tell, although like obviously I've not read far, so it wouldn't probably be a spoiler, it's probably in the synopsis, but basically someone from that podcast contacts her because she has this Tumblr page where she like does the doodles around the podcast, and the podcast actually contacts her saying, hey, would you like to work with us? And I think this is all around the time that she has her exams for the uni stuff, something like that. But I actually am pretty much enjoying this, but I think my worries were a bit misleading yesterday, which is good because when I first started I was like, oh boy. So that's where I'm at with that. Today is 2nd of December, which means I get to open number 2 of this. We have number 2 and Momo. I really like the packaging. It's really like nice and like wizardy world, you know, kind of natural. Oh, it's a list pad. Oh, I like. Oh, that's actually really cute. Okay, it says holiday shopping, but it's like a list pad, and obviously you can use it for whatever. But it has some Christmassy doodles and a snitch, a chocolate frog. Oh, I really like it. That's so cute because I use these all the time. Hello. I feel like you guys keep seeing myself in the same spot every day, but yeah. It's the 3rd of December, so I'm here to open the 3rd bit of the Advent calendar. Gonna have a reading sprint over on Twitter in 30 minutes, so we're probably gonna head to bed and continue reading there. Well, if you continue, I haven't read anything yet, but it's 9 o'clock now, and I've edited and posted a video and stuff. But 3, okay, it's gonna be like a pencil. So found it after a very long dig. It says use it well on it. You know, definitely not the most excitable item. I do think better items are like later on. I mean, like, I don't know, it's very excitable as I look at them because they're quite like big, some of them. And it kind of makes sense because we got a list pad, so obviously you get a pen or pencil to write on it. But okay, it is almost reading time. Logan has some tea and cookies here. I'm just gonna do with tea. I am gonna start on a page 178, so I'm right here in the book, and I'll see how much I can get done in an hour. But I've been actually quite enjoying it. Not too much to report other than it was clarified that this is gonna be a book pretty much about, I think, about friendship, because there's not gonna be any type of like romantic relationships. So
fuck yeah, power of friendship.
Yeah. And
my book has tits and blood in it.
yeah, he's reading Dark Dawn. He's gonna go for that, even though it's supposed to be like over 500 pages. But it's close enough, and I mean, he doesn't participate often, so we'll let it slide. I'm liking it so far. The pacing is nice. It reads very easily, but I feel like maybe that's because I don't do contemporaries too often. So after all the fantasy, it's very refreshing, and I really need to like mix it in a bit more often just to get a bit of like momentum. And I'm really enjoying it. I'll get back to you later. Hi. It's Wednesday? It's only Wednesday? Oh my god, it just feels like such a long week already. I need some caffeine. I haven't had any caffeine today. And yes, this is Coca-Cola, and it counts as caffeine to me at this point in my life. What a day. So for like some more fun things, I love that I just like sit in the same spot every day here. But let's open day 4 in the advent calendar because I need something fun. Number 4 is this little black pouch. I think it might be a necklace. Oh, cute. Okay, so, or a bracelet. But it's this. The little lightning bolt is, I think it's a bracelet. Oh, it's definitely a bracelet. It's actually pretty short. It makes me wonder if we're gonna get more of these to add on, because this is like added with like the, I don't really wear a lot of things on my hands, but maybe that's because I don't have anything that I like. Actually, I want to open something else because I have my Geek gear. This is gonna be my Geek gear. It has been sat here for a little while now. Not too long actually, but a little while. It is November's box, I'm fairly certain. Ooh, it has like the golden things, red and golden. I thought I'll open it here. So we have a little tube. I will leave their website down below. They do Harry Potter monthly boxes. They also, I think they still do the other ones. I don't know, I haven't checked actually in a while. I'll leave their website down below. Some of these boxes are a hit, some of these boxes are a miss for me, so let's see what this one is. But oh my god, I love that. Look! It's obviously Harry and Ron in divination in 3rd year. That's really beautiful. It's like a couple of times that we got this from this same artist. I'm not always the biggest fan of like people in the posters, so, but like I think it's really well done. Like this artist is very, very talented. Then we have this little box that has pumpkins. Is that maybe pumpkins? What? I don't know, you tell me what this looks like. Am I missing something? Is this supposed to be like, is this supposed to be maybe a snail? I don't know, but it looks like a fake poop. Is that, am I missing something? I will definitely need to look at the card because I am so confused now. I'm very confused with that one. Okay, then we have a hat, and this one says Accio Christmas. It has the green around the red, and it feels very nice. It's just, I don't think I would wear that. I'm very picky with hats though. Okay, then we have our tea, which is a magical festivities tea. Festive rhubarb infusion. Ooh, smells nice, smells very cinnamony. It smells, I don't know, reminds me of my grandma. Aww. Then there is this pin. Oh, it's one of those, oh my god, it's like a brooch. You guys, I feel like a fake fan. I do not recognize what this is. Do you? I'm obviously gonna look at a spoiler card, but what are you? So shocked at myself, like disgusting. Like, how do I not know? What is this? What are you guys? I feel like this has to do something with the slug or some sort of Fred and George joke. I don't know. Or the only thing actually I can think of is when Fred and George sent like dung to Percy because, and then they were like, no, it's a sample something, and then they were whispering, no, it's dung, we know because we sent it. So maybe that's that? I'm not sure. It's gonna be a pillow because I'm just looking for a way in. Okay guys, this is cute. This is cute. It's a pillowcase, but it has like a pygmy puff on it. I love it. I really obviously it's like obviously childish, but like I love it. We have, oh, I think we got some oh hello, there's more. We got some Christmas cards, but we also got a bunch of envelopes. So, okay, wait. 4 red envelopes, 4 greeting cards, I think. This is really, really thoughtful because you obviously need that around this time, but it's also so cute. We have Dobby holding a Christmas stocking. Get 2 of those, and then you also get 2 of these. That is adorbs. We have the spoiler card, but we also have a print at the very bottom. The ones that love us never really leave us in here. You can always find them, or like in the heart. It's a nice print. Okay, I need to know I need to know what the pin and the poop is. Oh my god, Sasha, look, it's you! We got a booktuber on here. Exclusive snail throwing stone. This is an exclusive McGonagall brooch. I'm gonna sit my ass, and I do really like it. I also really, really like the cards. I think they're really good. A really nice idea. So I really like this. So, and the tea smells nice. So overall, I think a nice box, and I would have also liked the beanie because I wear beanies every time I step outside, pretty much. Other than, like, I just don't really, I'm not the biggest fan of the writing. Let's move from that spot. Let's talk about the read. I actually read quite a bit yesterday. I think maybe 50 pages during the reading sprint, but like 140 in total, I want to say. I'm currently right here, so I'm on page 308. I'm at the point where everything goes bad, you know, like in all of the books, there's a point where just everything goes badly and your main character is very unhappy and maybe they lose a friend and there's conflict, but I am enjoying it. The pace is good, I think. It's just so nice to read it, but I do find it very, very, I did this and I did that, and I actually was thinking yesterday that it truly reminded me of, if you are also a, like, English is your second language, or you learn any other language, I'm actually not sure, but I think that's what they kind of do to all of the languages. At some point when you start, you'll have an assignment when they say describe your day, and then you just write in those sentences like, I woke up, I brushed my teeth, and then I went and had a glass of orange juice. Don't do that, it tastes rank. And then my mother and I did something. And sometimes it honestly feels like that in here, and I don't know if it's a stylistic choice. It doesn't always, but that's just the generic writing style here, is just very much like tell. But then they'll have like some bits that are just really kind of hard-hitting, because I think this book is very relatable. Like, I think it's supposed to be that. That's kind of its spiel. And at the core, I think, is also talking about there's one character who, the person is very privileged, they have very good grades, they get into the best universities, but they actually at the core really don't want to go into the university, and they are miserable about it, and they get threats from other people being like, how dare you, like, you're so privileged, you don't even know, check yourself, kind of thing. I actually really appreciate it, because like, as a culture, we think sometimes that we can decide what is appropriate to be miserable about, what is appropriate for you to be sad about, and then other people don't feel like they can express their sadness about something because according to the society, this is not something you should be moaning about. It is a privilege to be able to do it. Even though it can make you properly depressed. It can make you feel very self-loathing, because you feel like, why am I not happy? What's wrong with me? I'm clearly not normal, you know, everyone else is kind of saying it, and if you do express it to someone, they just go like, you know, you think you have problems, you know what I mean, that kind of thing. So I think that's the whole kind of point of the book. I obviously have not read it and I don't know what kind of happens at the climax yet, but at the pace that I'm reading it, I might be finished today if I get a chance. Like, I do need to like wash my hair and stuff. Do you know what always helps me relax a bit? Jade. Man, I wish we lived closer. Hey guys, it's Thursday, it's been a rough day. And number 5 is right here. Didn't even actually spend an eternity looking for it. It's like a Harry Potter holiday card, which is really, really cool. And it also comes with an envelope as well for you to use. Got so excited. So this is this secret project that I was mentioning with me and Logan. I got the prints finally. It is a print. It's gonna be more prints, but this is the first print to see just how it goes and stuff. Do you want to see it? Look at that foil. Hello? Like, it will never look as pretty as it does in person, but it just turned out the exact way that I wanted it to turn out. I love it with all of my heart. This is mine and Logan's baby. I hope we have more. That's probably the only type of babies we'll have, but I love it. I'm super nervous about shipping them, but I think I know the way to do it safely, to manage to do that fairly soon. So keep an eye out on my Instagram and Moonlight Library Instagram if you have an eye on this and you want it. Obviously it's Hogwarts. And it says home because Hogwarts will always be there to welcome you home. I really like it. I hope you guys do as well. I'm still very much on track to finish the book though that I need for the Magical Readathon, so that's all fine. And probably more likely I'll have more than one prompt next week, so we'll just need to make sure that we're a bit better next week. But yeah, just wanted to say hi and pop in and the usual, and yeah. Hello, Friday. I'm gonna open the next door just now. It's actually only 3 o'clock, so I'm still working, but it's getting dark and I don't like it. And also we have a live stream that I kind of forgot because we obviously rescheduled. 6. So I have the live stream as well later on, and that's not until 11, which is not great. So we got 6, and 6 is, sounds like it's gonna be like a necklace maybe, or what are you? Oh, it's a keychain actually. Oh, it's one of those. Oh, I see. So you obviously choose your own house, I think. But I don't know if you could choose it for this, but why is it not focusing? So it's like the point collector vial thing. And this one is for Gryffindor with the little lion, and I'm assuming you would have one for your own house. I actually really like it. That's pretty cute. But yeah, the new chapter opens up soon, so I should also reread through that and fix a couple of things that weren't working in the first one at some point, and I haven't actually continued with setting up the 4th and the 5th chapters. So at some point, probably not today, but at some point. Yeah. So happy. You guys matching color as well. Did my nails, which is like these kind of as if constellation kind of things. Just because my old one was really old, and I had a really productive evening actually. So I took new photos of the stock that I would like to put up later on of the crystals, because the ones that I took previously, I think that's why I never really put it up as well, because I just didn't like the photos. So I took the photos, I haven't edited them or anything yet, but I took all of them and then I measured and weighted every single crystal and put it in a spreadsheet, created a thumbnail for today's live stream, which is great. Set it all up, so now we just have to kind of hop on and do the thing. Announced it everywhere, I hope. Started planning a video that I want to do at some point before the year ends, and I wanted to start like a really simple, a couple of spreadsheets for December, because I haven't set up the bullet journal just because it's just not gonna happen this month. But I actually do want to set it up a little bit, because having some lists would really be a good idea. The thing is though, for the actual live stream, I have absolutely nothing to suggest for the next read. I just don't know. I don't have any suggestions. I don't have anything I want to read as a standalone currently enough to like nominate it. There's the Starless Sea, but I don't know enough about it. I'm excited about it, but I don't know enough about it. There's Ninth House, but I feel like maybe that ship has already sailed a little bit because it's gonna be like, but yeah, it is already, I think 10 o'clock. I spoke nonsense, 9 o'clock, 20 minutes beforehand or something. So I kind of have like an hour and 40 minutes, which is plenty of time. And I do have some other things that I might do. I might try and start editing those photos. I might actually continue reading Radio Silence because I don't have too much left, and I could get at least close to the end if I start reading. So I might do that. Hello. We're going to this little market thing because we lived here for a while and we kept saying that we want to go there, but we never did. So today is the day. We're doing it. That being said though, like 12:30 or something, and it closes at 1, so it might actually already be kind of half closed. So well done us, but
we'll get the crumbs and the awkwardly shaped sausages.
And we saw like a baby swan, but not quite a baby, like a teen swan yesterday.
Adolescent swan.
That was standing there just like chilling, so, well, waiting to be picked up. So we can check if it's still there. Hopefully actually not, because it was supposed to be picked up, but anyway. Hello, I've finished Radio Silence. Almost 11 o'clock now, so we're probably gonna go to bed. Logan's reading Nevernight. How much do you have left? That much? Are you enjoying it?
Yes.
Nice. Although you were just saying that you came across something that you pretty much thought you were being original.
Yeah, the whole Mother Night thing. I thought it was being original with the homebrewed part of the D&D campaign, but no, exactly the same as what Jay Kristoff came up with.
Yeah, Radio Silence. I mainly enjoyed it. I have like a bit of mixed feelings. I think I need to sit on this one a little bit. I think I already mentioned that the writing style is very simplistic, but I didn't actually mind it. I was actually pretty happy to go through it as quickly as I did, for me at least. When they all go to kind of find him a little bit before that, and then the whole scene there was very unnecessarily dramatic and made this whole fairly realistic book feel a bit more Hollywood cliche, and I did not appreciate that. I just thought it was very, like, the whole train bit was so dramatic, and like I understand it's a decision-making part, but it's not like it's that easy, and I thought it was just very... I understand the symbolism of it. I just didn't really enjoy the execution of that. Don't want to say anything too much because I don't want to spoil it for people who maybe have not read this yet. I do enjoy this kind of conversation about how some people might find it so horribly miserable to have to go to university when they don't want to, when this is an expectation of you, and also a privilege, so you can't really kind of complain because then you just, you know, not checking your privilege kind of thing. So I enjoyed that part of it, and I really enjoyed all of the relationships actually. So the main two characters, like, everything's very platonic, which is rare. Other than like Harry and Hermione, probably don't really know many two, like, you know, main characters in a book that are not romantically involved. But that being said, there's still a lot of focus on romance in this book. It's just not to the not from France's perspective. I just don't really hear that mentioned often. There's also a lot of sexual representations in here, like, we're just a bit, like, I think a lot of things were very well done here, but I think some things were a bit romanticized and simplified. I understand the message and I agree with the message, but I think the situation that she was in, that and her goals and spontaneity at the end of, yeah, she's just kind of changed 180, and I can totally, it's not like uncalled for anything, but I just feel like it was a lot for how old she was and the decision she was making at that point, and I just think that it's a little bit romanticized maybe. Yeah, I don't know, I'll have to think about it. But good news is that I finished the book, first of all, hooray, but then also it means that I can do the chapter 2 tomorrow, which probably will give me more than one prompt. Just before I sign out, a massive heartfelt thank you. I wish I could give you an actual hug to those who joined the G's Army over on my Patreon. So we have quite a few that joined over like the late October and November. So we have Caitlin and Erica, Jamie and Michelle, and Samantha and Tamara, I think it's Tamara. Thank you guys so much. Your support honestly means so much to me. It's just so appreciated that I really can't tell you enough how grateful I am that I have your support. I really hope you enjoy this space. I really hope you continue to enjoy videos. I also will be writing and mailing via I will post some postcards to you guys as well soon, and I really hope that gets there quickly, although I know it's Christmas time and post is like incredibly slow. I hope it gets there at some point, and I hope you'll feel all the love that I'm putting into them, because I wish I could really just like package neatly in an envelope and send it over. But thank you so much guys for your support, and no matter what tier you are, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, and let's forward to my goodbye now. I'll end this vlog here and I'll start a new one tomorrow. I'm hoping to have some Christmassy cheer in the next one, because I want to set up our Christmas tree and then maybe go to the Christmas market. I don't know, it all just depends. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it's going well. If you are also participating, let me know down below what you've been reading and what your prompt was, and if you enjoyed it. Stay awesome, stay kind, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye! Have a wonderful time.